Hey, this is Dave. Okay, now we're going to do part 2 of this audible alert video. We've already made our video, and now I'm going to show you how to incorporate them. I'm going to use a chart of advanced auto parts, and the reason I'm going to use it is because I took a position in it this past Thursday, July the 15th. Okay, now what we got to do, we got to set up our alert first, because this is a new alert, have been set up. So we're going to go up here, we're going to click setup. Then we're going to, let me move this where you can see it. Now we're going to click alerts. This part right here, I'm going to make sure I have last checked, and I want it to also email me. So I'm going to put my email in here, email Dave at triad.rr.com. I'm going to go right here and I'm going to click sound on trigger, or make sure I got that checked rather. Sound on trigger. Okay, I'm out of there. Now 53.21 was the high for Thursday. Actually, I believe that's an all-time high, but regardless, I want to know when this stock gets above 53.21, because to me that will signal that it's making a new high and it's probably going to run some more. So all you need to do, put your cursor somewhere around that area. Well, you can put it anywhere, but just put it around that area. Right click it, scroll down here to where it says alert, go over here to where it says last, click that. That's going to bring up this whole new screen. Now it's already going to have the information entered. Here's your stock, AAP, trigger at or above. That's correct. You can select at or below, at or above, below, above. We want this trigger to go off when that price is at or above 53.21. Okay, so I had my cursor on 53.22, so it automatically put the price in there for me. So we'll just change that to 53.21. Okay, now right here, and you can barely see this. I'm going to move this over just a touch. You see this little bitty icon right there? It looks like a little cog or a little wheel, kind of blue. You want to click it. That's going to open this alert rules window. And in the alert rules window, you'll see where it says play sound. The default is bell, but we want to use that custom alert. So first thing we got to do, we're going to go right here and click on configure sounds. That's going to open up this window. As you can look, you got several to choose from. I've already made custom alerts for sound 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. So what we're going to do, we are going to go to sound 6, and we're going to change it. Now, if you remember, in video 1, we created an alert and we called it price above resistance area. Bam, right there it is. Double click it. It's in here, and I want you to hear what it's going to sound like. So let me get my speaker right here, and this is what the alert will actually sound like.
Hey Dave, price has broken above resistance. Hey Dave, price has broken above resistance.
Now you tell me, how cool is that, huh? I tell you, technology, some of this technology is the best thing since they put handles on the slot bucket. Alright, so we got that set up. We're going to click OK. Now we'll go back here, play sound. What sound do we want to hear? We want to hear sound number 6. So we scroll down here to sound number 6, click that, and hit OK. Now we're almost done, and pay attention right here, because this is important. If you don't get this set up, your alert won't be created, because you'll forget to do this one last little thing, and you got to click this button right here that says create alert. So we click that. I got a little pop-up down here. I'm going to move it up here where you can see it a little better. July the 17th at 7:19 p.m., which is right now, we created an alert on AAP when the last was at or above 53.21, and it tells me that that is active. So I'll close that out. I've clicked create alert button. I can go back to the chart. Now this is really cool. Look at here. It even puts it on the chart for you. Last gives you the greater than sign equals 53.21. Now, what's going to happen if this price goes up and it touches 53.21 or goes above 53.21? I'm going to get the audible alert from Audrey that you just listened to. Over here on the left, you can't see outside of this screen, but I'm going to get a text window that's going to pop up in big red letters, and it's going to tell me about the alert. And I'm also going to get it in an email. Why this is a good thing to do is because now you can just forget about it. If you start writing all this crap down, you're going to lose it. If you start putting it on sticky notes, pretty soon you're going to have sticky notes everywhere. You can't keep up with all this. Set an audible alert. Forget about it. It'll come on when it's time, and it'll tell you. All right. Real quick, let me show you another way to use this. This is support down here at $50. I'm going to right click, and I'll tell you what, I'm just going to right click way down here so I can show you how to set it. Right click. I'm going to go to alert. I'm going to select last, and it's got my stock here, AAP, at or above. Okay, we know that's wrong. We got to change that. We want to know when it's at or below. And see right here where I just stuck a cursor anywhere. I just happened to hit 48.74. We want to know when it's at or below 50. So just double click it, type in 50. We want to go over here, and what sound do we want it to play? We want it to play sound number 4, which is trend line alert. And I'll let you listen to what trend line alert sounds like.
Trend line alert. Trend line alert.
That's just too cool. Like I said, that's the best thing right there that they ever did since they put handles on a slot bucket. So you hit OK. You go down here, hit create alert. Go back to your chart. Now look at here. I've got an alert when this price gets above the most recent high, and I've also got alert if it drops below the support line. So I'm covered anywhere in here. Hey, I tell you what, I want everybody out there to make a lot of money. I want all of you to be very successful, and I want you to make a lot of money. I want you to always use a stop loss order, and I will talk to you later.